Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Alexandra Carter. Get set for some snow. We could soon see the first flakes of the year in La Crosse County. Preps are already underway. Crews are getting the trucks ready just in case. So when will the snow start and stop? We'll bring in meteorologist Nicole Skolicki with those details for us. Nicole.
Oh yeah, most of the area has already seen a trace or a couple snowflakes here or there throughout the month so far, but this is really looking to be our first chance to get some actual accumulation on the ground. Right now outside we're just seeing cloudy skies. That cloud coverage will continue to move in as we go throughout the day ahead of the system that's bringing the snow flurries. Still sunny in Eau Claire, but notice how dry it is. The dew points sitting in the teens across the area, so even if we take a live look at radar right now, we're seeing the first initial bands of the system enter into the area, but it is a very low chance that any of this is reaching the ground. I actually spilled a little bit of my coffee on the way into work today, and I didn't have any napkins, but I just had to hold my thermos outside for about 30 seconds and it all evaporated. So it's very dry, likely not seeing any accumulation until we get into tonight, and that will likely occur during your morning commute as well. So I'll have the details on all that snowfall coming up in a little bit.
All right, Nicole, thank you. And a reminder for you, you can track weather with the First Warn Weather app. You can find that in the App Store or on Google Play. Airports are back to business now that those shutdown flight cuts are over. News 8 Now Seth Padilla is live with some reaction for us. Seth.
Alexandra, that order put in effect during the government shutdown, but now it has been lifted, allowing regional airports like La Crosse to get up and moving full speed again. The emergency flight reductions at 40 major airports mandated by the FAA ended today at 5 a.m. They were put in place after unpaid air traffic controllers stopped showing up to work. The move reducing air traffic by at least 4% at some of the nation's busiest airports. The impact also being felt at small regional airports like the one in La Crosse.
The regional airports, were disproportionately affected because, you take a Chicago O'Hare who has many flight operations every single day. You make them cut, 4, 6, 8, 10%, that's going to trickle down to, where are those planes coming from? It's a hub.
And when flights get canceled and delayed for a place like La Crosse Regional Airport, it can have a big impact.
So all of the spoke airports, the smaller regionals, we have 3 flights a day, 3 departures a day. If they cut one of our flights that day, that's a 33% reduction. So it does disproportionately affect regional travel. Again, they kind of spread it out. The airlines did a pretty good job of not over affecting a specific airport.
And according to JD, all of the country's airports were impacted during the shutdown showdown. The flight reduction was lifted just 10 days before Thanksgiving. That is the busiest travel time out of the entire year. Live at La Crosse Regional Airport, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
All right, just in time indeed. Thank you for that, Seth. And new at noon, the push is on to limit what Wisconsin SNAP users can buy. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is in the newsroom with those details for us. Grace.
On Wednesday, the State Assembly will vote on a proposal to prevent SNAP recipients from purchasing candy and soft drinks. The bill requires the Wisconsin DHS to apply for a waiver from the U.S. Department of Agriculture in order to enforce the restrictions. If the waiver is approved, DHS must prohibit the use of food share benefits to purchase candy or soft drinks. If it's not approved, the DHS is required to resubmit the waiver annually until it's granted. The vote comes just days after the Trump administration asked SNAP recipients to reapply for benefits in an effort to crack down on fraud. In the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you for that update, Grace. And as the first snow approaches, Amplified by Gunderson is hosting its 20th annual blanket drive. Donations of blankets and bedding will be distributed to more than 20 local organizations, including the Salvation Army, Boys and Girls Club, and Catholic Charities. The drive has collected more than 15,000 blankets over the year.
I think it's just a great way that people can give back at something small. Donating a blanket is not a big ask, but means so many to those who need it, especially this time of the year.
The drive runs through December 19th. Collection bins are set up in lobbies of La Crosse and Onalaska Gunderson campuses. And the Nature Place hosting a free toy and book swap this week. Take a look at all that. Families can bring gently used toys and books or just show up and take something home for free. The swap runs through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon.
I walked into the office on Monday, this morning, and I couldn't believe how many things we had donated already. The tables are full. We have tons of books, tons of toys.
And again, you don't have to donate anything to take something home. The Packers surviving with a 27-20 win against the Giants yesterday. They had to battle through a case of the injury bug, though. Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs going down with injury. Josh Jacobs missed the rest of the game and will undergo tests to rule out a severe injury, but Love would return to throw 2 touchdowns, including this game winner to Christian Watson. Packers win 27-20 and improve to 6-3-1 on the year. Some developing news to get to this noon hour in the Jeffrey Epstein saga. President Trump now says he supports House Republicans voting to release the Epstein files. So what is behind this change? Natalie Brand reports from Washington.
Even as President Trump continues to call it a Democratic hoax,
they just keep bringing that up to deflect from the tremendous success of the Trump administration.
He's now telling House Republicans to vote to release the Epstein files in a social media post late Sunday night saying Republicans have nothing to hide and it's time to move on.
Let's rip the Band-Aid off and get it done.
A growing number of House Republicans are now signaling support for the resolution to compel the Department of Justice to release all documents related to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Kentucky Republican Thomas Massie and California Democrat Ro Khanna led the bipartisan effort to force the vote, which is expected as early as tomorrow.
I'd rather he release all these files. Someone was saying that his numbers would go up. I don't care if he gets the political win. It's not about Donald Trump. I don't even know how involved Trump was. There are a lot of other people who are involved who have to be held accountable.
It's still unclear whether the Senate takes up the measure, and it would need a signature from the president, who's also calling for a new investigation.
On Friday, President Trump asked the DOJ to look into alleged Epstein ties to prominent Democrats, including former President Bill Clinton, as well as major financial institutions. Congressman Massie questioned the intent of the probe.
This might be a big smokescreen, these investigations, to open a bunch of them as a last-ditch effort to prevent the release of the Epstein files.
The president dismissed Massie's concerns and criticized him. Attorney General Pam Bondi said the DOJ will pursue the matter with urgency and integrity. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And the world's largest aircraft carrier now within striking distance of Venezuela, the nuclear-powered Gerald R. Ford, there it is, arrived in the Caribbean this weekend. It comes as tensions build in that region with the Trump administration ramping up its drug interception operations. Last night, the president weighed in on possible next steps in Venezuela.
We may be having some discussions with Maduro, and we'll see how that turns out. They would like to talk.
This comes as the Pentagon announced another boat strike Saturday that killed 3 people. Tonight at 6, a News 8 Now special report. A program is called Creating a Process for Change. The Vernon County program works with domestic violence offenders. The goal is to break the dangerous behavior. The 27-week program looks at how to handle conflicts.
If we only work with victims and don't work with offenders, offenders just keep finding new victims. And so we really need a path for full recovery for both the victim and the offender in order to create real change and end the cycle of violence in our communities.
Tonight, News 8 Now's Allison Fergus speaks to a man who went through the program and credits it with changing his life. Still to come here at noon, nearly 82 million Americans will travel for Thanksgiving. Most plan to drive. What you should expect when you hit the roads next. And Ford is unveiling its high-tech new headquarters in Michigan. A look inside the 2 million square foot building.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Wait, did you see this?
We gotta go.
That's right. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Hurry in and wrap up those big projects. When it's time for better storage, Dakota Closets are the solution. There are so many ways to store your items. And with Dakota Closets, you can do it with style and ease in any room in your house. Now's the time to complete your project. The 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day.
Save big money at Menards.
Experience the value of a clear, beautiful property with Red Cedar Line and Lot Clearing. With 40-plus years experience in the forestry industry, we take great care to preserve the integrity of your land. From fence and property lines to easement and right-of-way, we clear lines and lots of all types. Family owned and operated, Red Cedar Line and Lot Clearing will work with you to build a comprehensive estimate and assist you in all your agricultural maintenance needs. So contact us today.
Why wait till Black Friday for big savings? At Wesco and Sparta, it's Black November. Everybody does Black Friday, but at Wesco, every day in November is Black Friday. Get breakdown the door savings on furniture, mattresses, appliance, and flooring. Then save even more with coupon savings of $25 to $100 off. Buy one item, use a coupon. Buy 10 items, use 10 coupons. There's no limits during Black November. Now at Wesco and Sparta. Look in your paper for coupons or online at shopwesco.com.
Drive your story with a new Ram. Take your next adventure in a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Get your Ram or Jeep now during the Wrap Up the Year sales event. Get 0% APR for 60 months on a 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn and Laramie. And get 0% APR for 60 months on a 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Hurry in because this offer ends December 1st. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
In our consumer news today, AAA is predicting record travel this Thanksgiving, and Ford relocating after 7 decades in its current headquarter building. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell has the latest business headlines from New York.
AAA predicts nearly 82 million Americans will travel at least 50 miles from home this Thanksgiving. More than 73 million travelers are expected to hit the road, though AAA says that number could change with the FAA announcing an end to its shutdown-related order to reduce flights. As of right now, more than 6 million Americans are expected to fly this Thanksgiving. The Ford Motor Company has unveiled its new high-tech world headquarters building in Dearborn, Michigan. The roughly 2 million square foot structure has offices, design studios, and a food hall with 7 restaurants. It sits just 3 miles away from the company's old headquarters, which is set to eventually be demolished. Ford has not disclosed the cost of the new building, though the car maker is expected to finish its move there in 2027. And Now You See Me 3 levitated to the top of the domestic weekend box office, conjuring up more than $21 million in ticket sales. Fellow newcomer The Running Man sprinted to second with $17 million. Predator Badlands fell to the third spot with $13 million. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, the everyday foods linked to colon cancer and a measles outbreak has more parents getting their kids vaccinated.
Maxwell White Plumbing stands behind every bathroom remodel. With over 700 5-star reviews, we guarantee you're going to love your new bathroom. And for a limited time, offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Black Friday deals.
All month long. Up to 60% off list only at Slumberland. Like a comfy Ashley sofa, just $339. Plus a best-selling Lazy Boy recliner, just $399. Relax in a dual power reclining sofa in leather for just $799. Deals so big, prices so low all month long. Get a new Ashley 6-piece dining set for just $399.
Black Friday all month long sale.
Get these deals while they last. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Heck yeah.
We were in the beginning process of figuring out what we wanted to do to remodel 2 bathrooms. It was so helpful to be able to walk into the trailer and feel like you can envision that in your own home.
Coming up, Drew's kicking off a salute to Texas, and the superstars of Landman are here for it.
Demi Moore, Billy Bob Thornton, and Andy Garcia.
It's go big or go home.
Wrangle me in.
With a wild question.
Are you my father?
And a Texas-sized confession.
If I were a girl, I would have married Sam Elliott.
Today at 3 on News 8.
More parents in Texas are getting their kids vaccinated against the measles in the wake of a serious outbreak there. A study published in JAMA found a sharp increase this year in MMR vaccination rates among kids under the age of 2. The U.S. recently experienced its worst measles outbreak in decades, with more than 1,000 cases, primarily among the unvaccinated. A quarter of veterans and military members who start therapy for PTSD quit before they finish treatment. Researchers from Idaho State University found that cognitive processing therapy and prolonged exposure therapy had the highest dropout rates. Group-based exposure therapy had a lower dropout rate. PTSD affects about 7% of veterans and can raise the risk of heart disease and stroke. As we head to break, we'll take a live look outside from City Cam 8, waiting for that snow to move in. Nicole's in next with those details.
During the Black Friday sales event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
Right now, get a great deal on the durable Kubota RTVX. When there's work to do and a reputation to uphold, it's built to haul it all and do it all. Half-ton capabilities with attachments to get the job done right. It's North America's #1 selling diesel utility vehicle. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 1.99% APR for up to 36 months, or save up to $300.
Visit us today and experience the difference.
I was driving on the freeway, and out of nowhere, another car came across 3 lanes of traffic and struck my vehicle.
We knew within the first 24 hours that we were going to need help.
We chose Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben because of their incredible reputation.
We always felt like we had really partnered with a firm that was going to provide the best results, and that's exactly what they did. Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben really delivered.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben for a free consultation.
We're here at A1 Vacuum Sales and Service to tell you about the great vacuums you can get for your home today. Oh, look, it's Lance, the new owner of A1 himself.
I don't do interviews, I do vacuums. At A1 Vacuum, we care about reliable products and service, and that hasn't changed with the new ownership. Our vacuums clean deeper and are built to last. We carry vacuums from all the top brands and can service any make and model.
Stop in, see the changes to A1 Vacuum today.
During the Black Friday sales event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $900 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 40 years.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Well, as we go throughout the rest of today, it's going to feel like a fairly November-like start to the week out there. Nothing too crazy happening today. We had a little bit of a chilly start to the morning, but thankfully very calm winds out there, so we didn't see much of a wind chill. As we head into the afternoon now, we'll likely see temperatures climbing back to near average for our afternoon highs. 46 for your high today in La Crosse, 45 in Eau Claire. And then as we go into tonight, that's when we could see a little bit of a change happening as we go into the overnight hours. Starting to see the first little effects of this system system slowly creeping into the area. Just a light band of snow and rain, but again, it is very, very dry out there, so a lot of this is likely not even reaching the surface. I'd be very surprised if we're even seeing anything apart from maybe a flake or two in the air. Not a whole lot of activity expected as we go throughout the next few hours, but that will change as we head into the evening tonight. As this low pressure system currently situated off into western Nebraska slowly continues to move more rain into the area, we can see more of the exaggerated rain bands now moving into central Iowa. That's when we can start to see some of the first effects of this system in the next couple hours. But again, for now, it's looking like we'll have a mostly dry day outside until we get into the later evening hours. So let's track it all out. We will start as rain because it is going to still be above freezing for quite some time as we go into the early evening hours tonight. Again, we can start to see those first rain bands moving in sometime after around 7 or 8 in the evening tonight. So again, likely the daytime period looking to be on the drier side. More actual moderate to heavy rainfall starts moving in as we go into the overnight period. So we could actually see a healthy dosage of rain, mainly for folks along and south of I-90 to start the night off. But once we get into the midnight hour, that's when we can start to see a little bit of a transition to more of a wintry mix out there once the temperatures start to drop a little bit more. Once we get into the early morning, that's when we see an almost complete transition over to snowfall. By around 5 in the morning, that's when we expect to see most of the snow starting to form, and that will likely continue all the way through the morning hours. So again, this is going to be happening during the morning commute tomorrow. It's not going to be a super heavy snowfall. We're not seeing a lot of wind associated with it, so the travel conditions won't be perfect, but they're going to be pretty good as far as winter driving standards go. It is our first real snowfall though, so be able to take it a little bit slower on the roadways. One thing to note though, in the Mississippi River Valley, still seeing a little bit of a warmer air because of the warmer water, so we could see a little bit less snow in the River Valley. Everywhere else, especially on the ridgeways, likely still seeing those accumulations coming in. Likely seeing that snow then tailing off once we get into the noon hour, and we should be dry after that. Again, we have some rain coming in, most likely around ½ an inch beforehand, which could deter some of the snow from sticking right away. Likely only seeing most of the accumulation on the grassy surfaces, likely between I-94 and down into the Minnesota and Iowa border. But everybody can expect to see at least a little bit of a trace of some snowfall as we go into tomorrow morning. The main band, though, again, likely to see about 1 inch to 3 inches at the most at higher elevations down in the River Valley, so it's going to be a little bit harder.
Okay, all right. It's a little bit exciting, though.
I'm excited.
I will say. Okay, thanks, Nicole. Coming up, 30 penguins just set a world record in China, and it's adorable. We'll have more of their waddling parade next.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls brings you a kickin' country Christmas with Mason-Dixon Line. A family-friendly Christmas spectacular with Mason-Dixon Line Live. Friday, December 19th. Tickets just $25 with $10 in free rewards play. A kickin' country Christmas, Friday, December 19th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Enjoy the show and stay the night. Book a room at our hotel and ask for the $25 will get you $50 rewards play casino package. Limit 2 offers per room per.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports, and your day becomes better, and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and, you know, it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Honey, we need to get the new shower before the holidays.
Yeah, we need to get the dishwasher too.
Wait, did you see this?
We gotta go.
Now's the time to tackle those big projects. It's your last chance. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Don't wait to renovate. Finish your projects with help from Menards before it's too late.
And we got an 11% rebate too.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Get ready to say "aww." In China, 30 penguins waddled through Harbin Polar Park, setting a record for the largest penguin parade ever. Here they come. Some of them have scarves on, it looks like. The penguins were guided by trainers. And Nicole is back with one more check of our weather when we come back.
During the Veterans Day sale at Home Furniture, get up to an extra 15% off sale prices. This sectional is just $29.49. Plus, get 3-year special financing and Christmas decor is 50% off. Hurry, the Veterans Day sale at Home Furniture ends Tuesday.
They often say variety is the spice of life. Well, if that's what you're looking for, the Board Store is your destination because we have variety. We have windows and doors. We have siding. We have sunrooms, we have kitchens, we have bathrooms, we have flooring, we have tile. Whatever your home improvement needs are, interior or exterior, there's no better destination than the Board Store showrooms at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse.
Drive your story with a new Ram. Take your next adventure in a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Get your Ram or Jeep now during the Wrap Up the Year sales event. Get 0% APR for 60 months on a 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorn and Laramie. And get 0% APR for 60 months on a 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Hurry in because this offer ends December 1st. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Are you shocked by letters like these that say your Medicare plan is no longer accepted at your provider or your Medicare plan is being canceled?
You started thinking, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? It was too confusing.
I think the fear is that you think you're older and who's going to take you? You know, what's out there, what's available. We came to Strive Medicare and everything was taken care of. Felt like we didn't have to worry about it.
Call Strive Medicare today. We're here to help every step of the way.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get incredible savings of 15% off area rugs. Discover stunning patterns, vibrant colors, and sizes to fit every room. Our experts will help you find the perfect rug for your style and budget. 15% off area rugs. Now at Homeworld Rugs.
All right, be prepared for a little bit of a wet morning commute. It's likely seeing a mix of snow and rain through the morning hours, but by the evening, it'll be much more manageable and dry. I'm looking forward to the snow.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's just the season, right?
Exactly.
We got to embrace it. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks for joining us.